पोलिंग बूथ में बटन दबाओ ना, तब जय बजरंग बली बोल करके सजा दे देना।
इनको 40 नंबर बहुत अच्छा लगता है, इसलिए इनको 40 नंबर इतना अच्छा लगता है। इस इलेक्शन में आप इनको 40 सीटें दे दी। अगर कर्नाटक में चोरी हुई है तो दिल्ली को भी फायदा मिला होगा। ये चुनाव कर्नाटक की जनता का चुनाव है, नरेंद्र मोदी का चुनाव नहीं है।
The beautiful Bengaluru sky that we get to see here on CNN News 18's Air Alexa as we get you poll coverage like none other. ये तो सिर्फ ट्रेलर है, पिक्चर अभी बाकी है. On result day, ladies and gentlemen, the beautiful ISKCON temple, Hare Krishna temple in Bengaluru. That was the view. But what we will start with, as I say namaste and jai hind to our viewers, is the mega poll of polls. The numbers are here. We have Maria Shakir, Zaka Jacob, Nistula Ebar in the studio. Our guests are joining in, getting mic'd up. But these numbers are what you need to consider. A ready reckoner of what the pollsters are saying. And right at the bottom is the moral of the story. That no party is getting a clear mandate. They are within each other's grasp and reach. And somewhere the JDS will say, "Aana to mere paas hi padega." That's what it looks like at this point. BJP minus 10 from the last time around. Congress nearly plus 23 from 2018. And the JDS minus 12, but still the kingmaker. That's what it looks like at this point as the poll of pollsters. 2 or 3 pollsters have given BJP the mandate, saying it would be the party with not just the single largest party, but with absolute majority. There are 3 pollsters, if not more, who say Congress will emerge not just as the single largest party, but it will even get close to that 120 number, which means absolute majority, very, very comfortable. That's what it looks like. So overall, the trend being that the Congress is the one that will dominate the discourse in the mind of the voter and will get more of the votes and the seats overall. But let's go straight across to Tejasvi Surya, MP, and who I met on the campaign trail in South Bengaluru. Tejasvi, namaskara. The numbers don't seem to be very encouraging for the BJP. They're very contrary to what you believed it would be.
Zaka,
This is Anand here. Zaka is there. I'll get Zaka in after this. Yes, Tejasvi.
Sorry, who am I speaking to?
Anand Narsimhan.
Hi, Anand. Hi. Sorry, Anand. There's no camera.
No, not
here.
at all. Not at all.
Zaka
Please
is
go ahead.
going to be
Zaka
there.
is also
I'm so
here.
sorry.
We'll bring him in.
So, Anand, I can tell you with a lot of confidence that these exit polls are going to be proven wrong on the 13th of May. And I can say this after I have collected reports from a lot of our Karyakartas who have manned the booths today all across the state, especially in Bengaluru, especially in Mysuru and the urban regions of Karnataka, in coastal Karnataka. So most of them are saying that they are witnessing a Lok Sabha election type of a surge in the turnouts, especially in those areas which are traditionally BJP strongholds. That is giving us a lot of hope. It is on their inputs, on the basis of their inputs, that I say that we will be forming a full majority BJP government on the 13th of May.
But Tejasvi, this is Maria. The question is that, there are so many exit polls, all of them hinting in one direction, most of them in fact, that it would be very different from what the BJP is hoping.
There are many instances where most of the exit polls, most or majority of the exit polls have gotten things wrong. But even in this, in fact, Jan Ki Baat is predicting 116 or 117 to the BJP. Then there's another poll which
CGS.
is, I don't remember the name, but
CGS.
it is saying 110 plus for the BJP. So, there are some surveys and polls which are giving majority to the BJP, some are giving majority to the Congress. It only indicates that these pollsters are clueless, that this is too close an election to call, and therefore the only real results will come on the 13th of May. Given this, as the backdrop, as the context, and this is, this is how the this being the case with the exit polls, I would place my bet on the inputs that our booth level karyakartas are giving, because they have Form C, they have the annexures with them, they have just gotten out of the polling booths, they are making the compilations, they are telling which are the booths where the voter turnout is higher, whether that particular booth is a BJP stronghold or not. It is on the basis of their inputs that I am telling you that BJP will be the single largest party.
Tejasvi,
we
say hello
have,
to
please stay with us.
Jagdish
We've
Shettar
got
as well.
the former Chief
Yes.
Minister of Karnataka, Jagdish Shettar ji. Jagdish Shettar ji, namaskara. Tejasvi Surya and the BJP believe they have the mandate. Exit pollsters are saying Congress will win. What do you think will happen?
No, according to exit poll is concerned, almost all exit polls, they are saying that Congress is gaining, and according to almost all majority exit polls shows that Congress will be a single largest party.
But when you say
And
single,
according to me,
yes, Jagdish Shettar ji, when you say single largest party is still the magic number, do you think you'll need the support of the JDS, whether it will be a hung house?
no, in so many exit polls, it shows more than 100 seats, 18 seats, up to 118 seats also. It shows that Congress is ahead and is going to
Be the single
have a
largest party
clear
and
majority
absolute majority
and
is a
from the-
difference, no, Jagdish
Yes.
Shettar ji.
Huh.
Tejasvi Surya is saying his booth level
No, according to
information is
me-
BJP has majority, absolute majority. How would you want to respond to that?
who is saying
Tejasvi
Hello,
Surya is
who
also with
saying
us.
that booth
The booth level
hello, who
karyakartas
is
of the
saying
BJP
that
are saying
booth matter BJP always telling what is exit poll. BJP always telling we are getting 150 seats, but according to me, even exit poll says single largest party to the Congress.
Okay, I want to
According
ask
to me, yes,
Tejasvi
Congress
Surya
will get a clear
a question. Tejasvi Zaka here. About Bengaluru City, and you are largely focused on Bengaluru City. It has always sort of tended to vote for the BJP in the Lok Sabha elections and Congress in the Assembly elections. Out of 28, again, most exit pollsters are giving closer to 15, 16 to Congress and about 10, 11 to BJP. Why do you believe that's not accurate?
Well, I would repeat what I said earlier. The inputs that I am getting from our karyakartas on the ground who have been manning the tables at the booth all day long, they are saying that the turnout that the turnout that they are witnessing today, the higher turnouts are in the BJP strongholds. So even in seats which BJP itself has designated had C seats, C category seats, where the chances of our victory was bleak, the reports that we are getting is that there is a very close contest and that may even win those seats.
Okay.
Even before I got on this interview, karyakartas from 2 such seats in my own constituency are calling and saying that, sir, there may be a very big surprise on the 13th of May. So this is the kind of inputs I'm getting. Okay. And that's where I'm telling you, that's why I'm telling you that these reports, these exit polls may actually go horribly wrong on the 13th of May when BJP will be emerging as a single largest party.
We have senior Congress leader, former Union Minister, Mr. Veerappa Moily also joining us. Mr. Moily, exit polls, generally the direction, the trend seems to be that the Congress may emerge as either single largest or be within striking distance of coming to power. But BJP leaders are feeling that what the feedback that they are getting from their ground level workers is that they are ahead and that there is a surge, a Modi surge that is working in favor of the BJP. Mr. Moily.
Yeah, if there is Modi surge and there is a hurricane effect on the polls, it could have been witnessed in the exit poll. After all, these apologists cannot be wrong at every side. They can be wrong in some place. Here, according to what the figures I get, the percentage of votes have also increased as far as the Congress is concerned, more than 5%. Seats are also increased. That means backing up the percentage and this, In fact, last 2018 also, percentage of votes secured by Congress was much higher than the BJP. They got more numbers. That's all.
Okay.
But this time, it tallies. That means to say this is supporting evidence to show that the Congress is going to come out successful, and they will definitely reach out the magic.
Mr. Veerappa Moily, I want to understand from you, sir, what do you think would have worked for the Congress? If you're confident that they would emerge not only as the single largest party, but will form the government as well, what do you think has worked for the Congress party?
Right from 5 years time, I was witness that Congress worked right from the booth level to the top PCC level. And our leaders at the state level, district level, block level, and also the booth level have been very active, mobilizing the people, conducting very successful rallies, which I have not witnessed in my 50 or 55 years of career in Congress, because I never left the Congress. I have been continuously in the Congress party. This kind of a campaign has never happened. I think this has to result positively. This has to result in positive results as far as the Congress party is concerned.
But is the Congress party not really calculating the last 10 days? When Mr. Modi was on ground, he was holding road shows, he was holding campaign meetings. Do you think that is being discounted right now?
No. If it was to be counted, we would have witnessed at least today, if not earlier, wave in favor of BJP.
Tejasvi,
today
one
I
of the
have visited
points,
number today, and I could find no wave at all.
Okay.
In fact, if there is any wave, it is in favor of the Congress, Indian National Congress.
One of the points, Tejasvi, that leaders like Mr. Moily and other Congress leaders we've been speaking to this evening, they are making is, even in the vote share analysis, forget about how it converts into seats, even in the vote share analysis, most exit pollsters are saying that the Congress's vote share would be anywhere between 4 to 6% higher than that of the BJP statewide.
Well, I would want to say this, at the cost of repetition, that, there are 6 or 7 exit polls that are lying here in front of me, and, most of them are, not convergent. Every exit poll is giving a different number. It only indicates that the pollsters are clueless, or that this is too close an election to call. So the best thing is to base my opinion on the basis of the inputs that I am getting from my karyakartas, because they, according to me, are the most trustworthy political source so far as the BJP is concerned, so far as I am concerned. So basing my opinion on the kind of inputs that I am getting from my karyakartas from the ground, I can tell you that please wait till the 13th of May, whether it is with respect to vote share, whether it is respect to the number of seats. The people of Karnataka, the real polls, the real results will come, and we are very confident. Even now I am telling you, because even just before I got on this interview, I had a phone call trying to collate inputs from different booth karyakartas, and all across it's a very optimistic sign that all of them are giving, especially in Bengaluru. They are giving a very optimistic sign.
I'll come back
when
to you.
Most of these exit polls are predicting doomsday for BJP in Bengaluru.
Yeah,
so I wouldn't want to base my opinion on these
urban
exit polls.
pockets you're speaking about, Tejasvi. This is Anand here. I just have a quick question for Veerappa Moily ji. Veerappa Moily ji, one of the aspects is compared to 2018 when the Congress had 80 seats. There was a bit of an erosion when the government changed, defections happened. So the Congress has to make the largest ground, cover the largest ground. When pollsters are predicting 120 seats, that means you're gaining about 50 to 55 seats overall from a 65, 67 seat base. Where do you think the Congress is going to make the largest gains?
The area-wise, wherever we had deficiency in 2018, we have made up that. Because particularly Chittoor, Karnataka area is concerned, we have gained a lot. And even in coastal region is concerned, we are bound to gain, some more seats. There is always a plus. As far as Hyderabad, Karnataka is concerned, yes, we are going to have a tremendous increase. So central, this thing is the last time you remember,
yes,
2018,
yes,
out of 29 seats, we got only 2 or 3 seats.
Right.
But whereas here, this is, we are going to definitely double up our figures in the old Mysore area. That kind of a, that kind of a last hostility which was there in this area against the Congress party is totally absent. Same thing will happen. Lingat belt and also Okaliga belt. There is a tremendous improvement because they are very angry with the BJP.
So,
One second,
yes.
Mari. I just want to ask Tejasvi the same thing. Tejasvi, Veerappa Moily ji has outlined the same belts where you are saying the BJP has turned out higher number of voters. So now this is where, so the Congress is hoping to pinch a huge number of seats from you. That means the BJP. You are saying in these places you are actually doing better than the last time around. So this is where the contradiction is. More pollsters are giving the Congress 120 seats. Now today's Chanakya has also given 120 seat projection to the Congress. They're not giving it to the BJP. So where do you think you are going to make the numbers?
Well, see these numbers that are, most of the times these exit polls are dependent on, say, the afternoon data, not, the data that's, say, at, 6 p.m. And secondly, many times these exit poll datas many times do not, calculate or rather consider or factor in where exactly in a particular constituency there is a higher turnout or there is a higher representation in number of votes, cast. So those are two important factors that exit polls have to consider, which many a times are not considered. Which is why I am telling you, one of the important questions that we ask our booth agents is which are the booths where the polling percentage has increased. For example, if there's a particular booth where the BJP traditionally is not strong, and if the polling percentage there has increased, then it is fair to assume that it may go against us. But if the polling is increased in areas, in booths where we traditionally perform well, and we do not see a lot of anti-incumbency or a vote that is, driven out of anger, then it would be fair to assume that it would be in favor of the BJP.
Right.
So in many of these pockets, in many of these areas where I am asking for inputs, Karyakartas are of the opinion that a lot of voter percentage turnout, the increase in voter percentage, voter turnout, is in these areas where the BJP is traditionally strong. Which is why they are so upbeat. And Karyakartas also give you inputs that, while people are coming to collect the voter slips, they are preferring to come to a BJP table and not go to a Congress table. There are so many such factors that the Congress, our Karyakartas are saying from the ground. And on basis of that, I can tell you that we will be a single largest party. But we should wait till the 13th of May before the Congress party starts.
That we will. We are right now looking at only the exit poll projections.
Are clearly giving a mandate to the Congress.
Right. Tejasvi Surya, thank you very much for your time. Veerappa Moily ji, are you confident of getting an absolute majority? Because both the BJP and the Congress need that absolute majority. They don't need the spoiler or the kingmaker in terms of the JDS. I'm just quickly going to ask you this. Are you confident that whichever party gets the mandate will get an absolute mandate?
We will definitely get comfortable majority where BJP cannot disrupt, like with their Operation Kamala. We will definitely, this time this will not work. Such maneuvering will not happen. Moreover, I don't think neither me nor Tejasvi are psephologists. I'm not a psephologist. I must confess, I'm not. But, as he said, we work on the workers.
Yes.
And, the people, the leaders, everywhere. I have gone to number of hundreds of the booths today. I found, definitely there is a wave in favor of the Congress party, not against the BJP.
Okay, but
BJP, they have committed a number of blunders, which they cannot make up by speeches, like, what Tejasvi speaks.
Right.
I don't think,
okay, so when you talk about blunders...
The Karnataka people have to go by realities. I think the BJP came to power in Karnataka by default, not with their positive efforts. And that is how, this is what that will be reflected by their Karyakartas.
Right.
Could the Congress...
Because this is the only state which has gone to BJP.
If the Congress were to win a decisive mandate, in hindsight, would you also say, Mr. Moily, as a senior leader of the party and also someone who's a veteran from this state, that that mention of banning of Bajrang Dal could have been avoided? Because that certainly gave a fillip to the BJP campaign towards the end.
Yeah, you are right. I think you have put a right question. We are not banned. We don't intend to ban, which I have already said. We should read the sentence clearly with a full understanding. You know the circumstances under which those clauses are added. Here is the Home Minister, Amit Shah, said openly that if you vote for, this is a threat to the electorate. And which threat, people, I don't think, Karnataka people, will treat it as a threat to sovereignty of this state.
Right.
And that is a threat, he said, that there will be rioting if the Congress is voted to power. What does it mean? That has been taken into consideration.
Veerappa Moily ji,
now, number two, there's a Supreme Court decision which said, suo motu you can register cases against all these people who go for vendetta politics or the politics of crime, politics of hate.
Yes.
This is the second thing. And matter in which many disruptions have taken place in Karnataka, particularly in the coastal region.
For all that, the voter has already cast her ballot.
So anybody, including the PFI or Bajrang Dal, cannot be, is inherited from the Anjaneya. I am a person who has written an epic poem.
Correct, sir. It is about the optics and the interpretation, whether or not it hurts the Congress or helps the BJP. The mandate has been cast, Veerappa Moily ji. The ballot has been cast. We'll know it on counting day. We'll know on counting day.
BJP leaders also, and ultimately, I don't think with their interpretation now can be served as a canvas.
Absolutely. Sir, with this humble request that you must promise to join us again on the broadcast on the 13th. I thank you very much for your time. It's always a pleasure speaking with you. Thank you very much.